So Ben, take us back 5 years this month. Where were we and what happened?
We were in a lovely place, lovely part of the world called Ubud in Bali. Give us a shout in the comments if you've been to Ubud before. I would describe it. It has lots of things that would liken it to paradise. So very apt that 5 years on, we're talking about our vision for paradise. And we were part of a startup program that your good self was running and hosting. And yeah, we're based out of a bamboo workspace. And there were lots of us who were into nonfiction books, very curious about kind of improving ourselves and the world around us. And one day we were in a session and we were talking about something, and there was a book. I was like, oh, this is a perfect book to read on this topic. And I knew back in London, I probably wouldn't have a circle of friends that would ever want to read it, let alone talk about it. And I think I said to the group, oh, would anyone else fancy reading this book at the same sort of time we could have a drink? And you immediately jumped in, as did a load of other great curious people. And we just went, well, I think it was about 2 weeks later, we read 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. Went to a place called the Onion Collective, who kindly made us a cocktail. And yeah, we just had a chat with a bunch of really cool people. And I think immediately you and I both felt like this is something we're going to miss when we get back home. And why don't we see if there's 10 or 15 other people who might be up for having these kind of conversations? And then that's how it kicked off, right? There were 10 or 15 of us in London, and month by month, we've just grown up, and yeah, it just seems to get better and better. So thank you guys for being here on our fifth.
I agree. I can validate that version of the event. It's true.
Thank you.
And we were probably one of 5 little projects that started that year. There wasn't a drop shipping company, so it's always good to do something different. We love Ubud. We miss the crew there. Big shout out to Steve Munro and Rene, if they are with us tonight, who were the original Ubudians in terms of the startup scene, and they are now back in the UK.